It's a glorious fall day today. The sun is out, it's warm, it's so lovely to be outside. But this week has definitely been one of those discouraging weeks. We've been faced with a couple of unexpected and very challenging and very frustrating challenges. And it definitely has had its down days. But we've also, in amongst that, had some really good days, because this week we received more of our merchandise that we'll be offering at the Thirsty Whippet pub, and I cannot wait to show you. And I've also got a very exciting announcement about 2 activities that we're adding in our Christmas market that you will not want to miss. So make sure you stay to the end of the video to find out what those are. And don't forget, if you are enjoying all our videos, make sure you hit subscribe on our Ladysmith Manor YouTube channel, the Ladysmith Manor Diaries, to ensure you see all our videos as soon as we put them out. But first, let me show you what we've been up to this week. So today I'm pretty excited because more of our Thirsty Whippet merchandise arrived, and I wanted to show you, and I found a model. But look at this tote bag. This is our Thirsty Whippet tote bags that we now have. We've gone with this really lovely blue, which is very similar to the blue we actually have on the walls in the pub. Okay, so now it's time for you to model it.
Go shopping.
So yeah, pretend you're going shopping with your Thirsty Whippet bag. Oh yeah, that looks good. That looks good. And the thing I love about these bags is they're a really high quality. It's actually the same bag as the ones we have for our Sandpiper collection. We love them so much, we've actually now produced them with the Thirsty Whippet. But we're going to have these for sale. We're actually going to have these at the Christmas market, but they'll also be online. So that's going to be one of the items. Let's see what else we've got in here. So the other things that came were our caps. Now, we decided that it would be really fun to have some caps, and we've actually done them in 3 colors. We've got navy blue. Can you hold these?
I can't wear hats.
Yeah. Well, Stephen has a really big head because he's so smart, and so he never can find a hat that fits him. Oh no, that's actually pretty good.
It's tight.
Oh well, it still looks pretty good. You're good modeling. So we've got the blue, we have pink. It's kind of harder with my ponytail, and then we also did green. So these ones have just the Thirsty Whippet pub, and these are actually embroidered on, which is really nice. So we're going to have the 3 colors, which I think are really actually looks pretty good on you. Yeah. And so we're going to have these again. These are going to be available at the Christmas market, and then we will have them in the pub. We'll also have them online, so you'll be able to buy them and ship them if you choose to. And then what else have we got? We have got our enamel mugs. So we thought it would be really fun. You're going to model the drinking. We're going to be looking at glasses as well. So we asked you about what kind of items you would like to see in the pub, and the glasses came up a lot. So we are looking at getting glasses with a Thirsty Whippet. But we found these enamel mugs, and I love these because they're great for camping, going out. So we have these with the Thirsty Whippet logo on as well, which is really fun. And cheers.
Cheers.
And so we're going to again have these at the market, and we'll have them available online. And then, as you can see, Stephen is actually wearing his Thirsty Whippet hoodie. So we're just on the hoodies. We're going to have hoodies, sweatshirts, t-shirts. They're on their way. We haven't got those ones yet. We're just waiting for them to come in. But again, they will all be available. So if you're coming to the Christmas market, you'll be able to get first choice at the pieces that we have here. But like I say, we will have them online once we get to the Christmas market time. So you will be able to buy them and ship them or get them.
And a chance to meet the model.
Yes, you'll get a chance to meet the model, which, you are modeling it very, very nicely. Good job. I'm sure at times you're wondering why it's taken us so long to open the Thirsty Whippet pub. So I thought today I would show you some of the reasons, because these are our plans that we have had done by the architect. And so as we're doing, making the changes to the building, doing the renovations and opening the pub, we're required to get architect's drawings, structural engineering drawings, mechanical engineering drawings. That's a lot of drawings. And so these ones are the architects. Let me just pop these here. And I'm just going to show you a little bit of what they look like, because they are quite extensive, and which is great. Shows every detail of the manor in minute millimeter measurements. They've gone around and measured every item or every part of the floors, ceilings, roofs, everything. They created a plan of as was, and then they have now created a plan for us for our renovation work. So once these have been done, they then go to the mechanical engineer, the structural engineer, and then they put on their pieces. So these are just part of what we're having to work to. And so the requirements at times, you definitely have to ask why. We definitely want to be safe, and we are doing everything exactly as we need to the letter of the building inspector and all the components, fire marshal, liquor license, all those pieces. But it definitely gets disheartening at times when you have weeks like this week where we're working on the disabled ramp outside. So the disabled ramp, if you look on my plans here, let me see, where's my disabled ramp? Here. Okay, so on here it shows my disabled ramp, and the architect has designed it, and then the structural engineer has come in and he has then put in all the structural elements, so where all the holes have to be dug for the posts, etc. So on one disabled ramp we have 18 holes that we have to dig, and all of those have to be 6 feet down. We're obviously here in Dorchester, we're on a rock, so that's a challenge in itself, and they have to then be either sonage tubes or screw piles to make sure that they're solid, which is great. But with the disabled ramp, and then the difference, we've got a steps into the terrace, steps into the kitchens, the balcony steps at the other end. We've got to do 43 holes. We've got to dig down 6 feet, ready for the concrete and for inspection. So this week we were like, this is our project, we're going to get these holes dug. And so we started and we rented a hole digger, and very quickly discovered that it was not going to be a practical job for us to do. We do majority of work ourselves just because it's cost effective, but this was not going to work. There was lots of rock and it was going to take way too much time. So it's very much now we're working on plan B but that plan B costs a lot more money, and so it's this balance of how do we deliver what the structural engineer and all the engineers need, but it's very disheartening when you are putting your heart and soul into something and the costs go up and up, and they will not sign us off without certain elements, or all the elements. So we've asked for a partial sign off, and we unfortunately can't do that. So we have to have everything in the whole building complete before they will allow us sign off to use the pub. And so we are fighting. And so this week has definitely been a little discouraging, when you realize that you have this, you're going to have another huge cost for something that you didn't know you were going to have. But we will get there. We will do it. We will figure out how we're going to do that. But like I say, it definitely, you need a lot of resilience when you're doing this kind of project. And we're bound and determined to make this work and get this done. But I thought I would just share, because obviously there's lots of amazingly good things that happen here at the Manor, but it's not always great and fun, and it definitely is hard at times. And so I wanted just to share a little bit of our challenges this week, and just to give you an idea of why the pub is not quite opened yet. So I am really hoping that we can have an open day like by the end of this year, imminently, but it all depends on the engineers signing off this work and the finance for being able to complete it, because there are no grants, there are no heritage grants, we are doing this completely ourselves. So it's always that challenge. So I am hopeful that we'll find a solution that we're going to be working on. We've got some solutions looking at screw piles and options that we're going to be working on the next few days to see if we can solve that problem, get those holes dug, and then we can get it built and we can move on. But the plans, I've discovered a whole new world of building regulations, and because I studied the building code, I know all this stuff, but it definitely is something that is challenging for anyone who's building or doing renovations. And if you've done any renovations, you'll know exactly what I mean. But like I say, the pub will be open hopefully very soon, and hopefully we'll get sign off. Stephen's working on this form that we're going to be putting on the lintel above the door in the pub. Right, honey?
That's correct.
Okay, so what's the plan? Tell me what the plan is.
We're gonna build a box
Yeah.
for the lintel, and then we've got the logo in here.
So you actually printed that on
Well,
our laser printer, right?
It's not printed, it's etched.
Oh, okay, sorry, my
So
apologies.
it's actually about a 16th of an inch deep.
And we did it backwards.
So that way the image will come out
Right.
correct.
So what you're going to do is you're going to build a box, you're going to fill it with concrete
And rebar.
and then that logo is going to be, when you take the box off, you're going to be able to see the logo, right?
In theory.
So you're saying that this isn't guaranteed to work?
No.
Okay.
But it should work.
So it's an experiment.
We tried it with putty and it worked just fine.
Yeah. Well, I think it'll look great. So this will go above the door going into the pub from the terrace. So now all you got to do is put the box together, right?
Right. Pour the
Simple.
concrete,
I don't know what
let it
the big
set.
thing is.
No, it should be fine.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So box done.
Box done.
Next step, fill it with concrete.
Fill it with concrete. Let it set.
And then it will be the big reveal to see whether your plan has worked.
Yeah. See if I screwed up or not.
Well, you don't often screw up, so I think you'll be good. So all we need to do now is wait for the concrete to dry and we can see whether Stephen's plan has worked. It's such a gorgeous day. I thought I would bring my coffee outside to tell you about 2 activities that we're adding for our Christmas market on the 18th and 19th of November. Now, the first one is a very special scavenger hunt. Well, we did a scavenger hunt at our summer market. It was a huge success. So I thought this year at our Christmas market, we'd add one with a little bit of a difference because this one is going to be called the Golden Nutcracker Scavenger Hunt because I am going to have some nutcrackers similar to this, not this one, this is Janet's, this is a beautiful one, but this one, I'm going to be getting some plain nutcrackers and I'm going to be painting them in gold. And those golden nutcrackers are going to be hidden around the manor throughout the market. And we will have a scavenger hunt where you will have clues to find the nutcrackers and you will then fill that in and submit it to us, and everyone who finds all of the nutcrackers and submits that entry will be entered to win a prize, and I'm really excited. So I'm just waiting for the nutcracker pieces to arrive. I'm going to then paint them gold and then we're going to be hiding them, and so when you come to the market you will have the fun job of finding them all around the Christmas market. And then the second activity that we are going to be doing and having, I wanted to share with you, was all about our Christmas tree. Now, as you know, if you've been following us, I love Christmas trees. Last year we had 21 live trees in the house. And this year I'm going all out again. But this year we thought we'd do something a little bit different, and we would create a community Christmas tree where everyone who comes to our market and joins us can add a decoration. So we are going to have one big Christmas tree outside that when you come to the market, you will be given the opportunity to make a decoration. We're buying some that you can write on or draw on, or we're going to have some different ways you can create a decoration, and then you can put your decoration onto the tree. So the tree will start off empty at the beginning of the weekend, and by the end of the market, it will hopefully have decorations from everyone who has come to our market over that weekend. And so it will be filled. So we cannot wait to see what that tree looks like. I'm excited that you'll be able to kind of design your own decoration. You'll be able to write on it or draw on whatever you'd like to put on your decoration will go on our tree, and it will create this spectacular tree by the end of the weekend. So I will have all the details about that over the next few weeks, and we'll have it ready for you when you come to the market. But I'm so excited about both our golden nutcracker scavenger hunt and our Christmas tree decorating, because I think it will be lovely. And there's more to come. I will be announcing more activities and exciting fun things that will be happening at our market over the next coming few weeks, because we're coming up. It's less than 4 weeks now, right? So it's all the decorating is going to start this week. I'm going to show you over the next few weeks all the behind the scenes, so I can't wait to show you more. But I'm going to finish my coffee, enjoy this beautiful weather, and then I'm going to get back to work, and I'll see you back here for our next episode of the Lady Smith Manor Diaries.